Hi guys, it is I am stopping by to make a video. Here I am, joined by Fish. Fish has joined the party today. Fish has entered the chat. I don't wear Fish a lot, but he's really cute, isn't he? So I completed yesterday and I almost peed myself, to be honest. I was in disbelief and I nearly peed myself, but I actually completed Tomb Raider 2 on Game Plus. I also did it recently with only her pistols. Before Home Sweet Home, you get the achievement if you've done it right. I don't know what I did wrong last time. I got the achievement and then I just practiced on Home Sweet Home a little bit and it seemed to go quite well. I did have to use a medipack, so it wasn't looking too good. But I was just like, let's try it. Give it a go. So my tactic is to get in the gun cupboard, get the gun, get a couple of pickups and then wait for the guys with the batons to come and then shoot them. But when they take way too much ammo, more ammo than we would like on Game Plus, they take about 5 or 6 shots it seems. So already that's hard, but I don't know whether it's Game Plus or whether I just got unlucky, but there was no gap between the two stick men. The guys with the batons, there was no gap between them, and usually there is. A dog came first of all. This was really random, this never happens, but the dog was already there. They came up to her bedroom, a lot of them do, and you just sort of hide behind walls. This is how I did it, hid behind the wall by the door and waited for them to, as soon as they come out, shoot and roll. Shoot and roll. And this is how I killed a lot of them. And then I knew there was still a guy running around, so I used free cam to spy him out, and he's outside the front door looking at the plants. It's like face looking at the plants. So I just captured it when he's running, but the plant was in his face, a little potted plant outside. What is a nice plant, look how nice, look, this is looked after. So he was just being a tit down in the garden. Every time I stood outside of the room by the door, he would come, but then I would like, I need to give him a position, and every time I'd get him a position, he'd go out again. Oh, to look at that plant. Brought me so much joy. I love looking at plants that are well looked after and cared for. Stood by the door where he couldn't shoot me, because you know what they're like, they can shoot you through walls and floors and fucking everything. And I just waited till I could see him coming up the stairs, and then I got in position, and then he just kept coming, so it was fine, and I managed to shoot him, and then I could see that there was no one else around, and I was like, right, this is the point. I need to go into the garden to get them active at all. So I went out and I rolled and I came back in, and I couldn't hear any little tap shoes. I couldn't hear anything. I was like, right, I haven't gone far enough out into the garden. So then I went out and rolled past the wall and then came in, and they were active. So I stood behind the door and a dog came in and a gunman came in, and the dog woofed me to death. It bit me in the ankles and I died, because the dogs are hard anyway. But on Game Plus, 2 bites from these dogs and you're done for. They came in bulk. I was like, this isn't working. This tactic of luring them into walls isn't working, so I need to think of something else. I just looked at it. I noticed there's a window ledge that's, you have to climb up it. So it's high enough where most of the enemies can't get you. I mean, the guys with sticks come in and then they're up. You just see him coming with his baton raised in the air and you're just like, right, he's coming up. But I dealt with him quite well, but then I could see them running. They're so hilarious. They're all triggered, the gunmen and the dogs, and you can just see them running past the window. I'm stood on the windowsill in front of the window and they're just running past. You can just see them in a flat. What? You can't get her. Where the hell did she go? She was here, she's not there no more. I don't know where she's gone. So I tried luring them out, getting on the floor, but the dogs always came and bit me and I died. And I was like, this is just, what the hell can I do? And I just stood on this window ledge for ages looking at them. 2 men coming in, floating up the stairs. Like, where the fuck are you going? Oh, we need to find her. We don't know where she went. So I saw 2 of them going up the stairs. I looked around, nobody else was around, no dogs or anything. So I was like, run to the ballroom now, just fucking get there quickly. I just ran. I was like, oh God, they're gonna see me. I got into the ballroom and then I could use the wall, and they came at a reasonable pace where I could take them out. So then there was nobody around. I went into the garden. There's a point where nobody comes for ages. You're like, where is everybody? Are they stuck in the maze? Like, where are are they? I think it just pauses for a while, just a long time before anybody comes. So I'm sort of down by the obstacle course, and I knew there was a guy to come yet. I didn't realise he came with a dog. I'm looking, and I see a white shirt coming down in front of darkness on the left side. There he is, and then I waited. I'm hiding around the corner. I'm so clever. I never do. And then he comes around with his dog. I could hear dog foots. It's his nickname. Hey, Dogfoots, he's great. Yeah, I could hear dog feet. And I was like, oh, he's got a dog. So they dogged me to death. So I went back up there knowing he had a dog. And for some reason the dog was out. This time it was out running around looking for somewhere to take a shit, probably. Why is no one taking me a walkies? It's so disrespectful. I promised walkies and I'm just here in the dark. And yeah, so I shot him and then I just had to wait for the guy with the shirt. And he came down the same place. Luckily they got white sleeves or white shirts, so you see them in the dark quite efficiently. And I shot him and then I knew he was coming. This is the guy I was worried about. Even if I get through this, I've got to fight him. And how much health the dogs take off. I'm like, oh my God, one shot from him, I'm dead. He's really rubbish. He isn't, but he shoots you and it takes off way less health than you would think it would. Thank God, honestly. But yeah, I was waiting for him. I was like, I know he's coming any minute now. I don't know which direction he's coming. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. It's like he's coming from somewhere and I don't know where. His health bar hasn't appeared yet. So I took free cam around and he's running past the entrance. He's sort of running towards the maze. So I'm like, all right, he's coming that way down the side. And then I expected him to come down the side of the house, but no, he didn't. And I took free cam and he was running down the other side next to the wall to the outside of the house. And I was like, that is not what I expected him to do at all. I thought he would have picked the closest way to me. So I had to quickly get in position on the other side, but luckily it was fine. We had a little bit of kiss chase and we rolled around. I rolled around with him for a bit. I just rolled around and just tried to stay behind him. So I did it. Hey, celebration time. So I got all the achievements on Tomb Raider 2. So now we just had to work on 3. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do most of it. It was really hard work. I really had to think, how can I do this? How can I not get dogged to death, shot in the face, clubbed in the ear? How can I do this? Oh my God, the dogs. 2 bites and you're dead. Why are they so dangerous? Dangerous. That dog is so Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it. See you later.